Episode 6. The Future. Guildford, July 27th, 1913. Several weeks after the tragic death of Emily Davison, Guildford High Street plays host to the largest public gathering in the city's history. Some 8,000 people gather to listen to suffragette speakers in North Street. Meanwhile, in a nearby dress shop, two assistants are helping a customer with a new purchase.
I don't know. I think I prefer the blue.
The blue is very pretty, madam.
We could try it with the sash.
Yes, I think that might be worth a go.
Very well.
That noise.
Some sort of demonstration, madam.
To do with that woman at the races, no doubt.
I believe so.
Appalling business. What do they hope to achieve?
Politics isn't really my thing, madam.
Neither is it mine, and nor should it be. Our sex is not designed for it.
The sash, madam.
Wonderful. It does work well. Clever girl.
She's got a very good eye, has our Charlotte. Wants to be a clothes designer one day.
Is that right?
It's just an idea.
You modern women and your ideas. Whatever next?
Is everything to your satisfaction, Mrs. Pettifer?
Very much so. I feel as if I'm edging towards the blue.
Excellent. I can only apologise for the dreadful racket outside.
It is not your responsibility.
All the same, it's disturbing the equilibrium of the afternoon.
But we must soldier on, always soldier on.
Indeed, indeed. Jenny, Charlotte, would you go and shut the main doors?
Of course, sir.
At least we can try and block them out.
Right away, sir. Our sex is not designed for it.
Don't let her hear you say that.
Makes you want to go out and join them.
What for? What good would it do?
I don't know. At least I'd get a say.
Honestly, the things you come out with.
Well, it's true, isn't it?
Mrs. Pettifer is keen on the sash, but not so keen on the colour. I need one of you to pop over to the milliner's for a yard in bright yellow.
Through all that?
Of course, for all that, as Mrs. Pettifer says, we must soldier on. I want a yard of taffeta in canary yellow, and don't let Frobisher fob you off with a cut-off.
I'll go.
Good girl. And be quick for heaven's sake. You know Mrs. Pettifer doesn't like to hang around, especially on a day like today.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honour to introduce you to our main speaker of the afternoon, a woman who has tirelessly worked for our cause and justly deserves your attention on this grand afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Miss Dorothy Hunter.
Ladies and gentlemen, it gladdens me greatly to see so many of you here today. Our cause has touched a great many of you over the course of the years, both male and female. We have united under the roof of one church. Its credo, the inalienable right of all to be viewed equally under the law. Excuse me, please.
Petticoats in Parliament, over my dead body.
Excuse me. Sorry, if you wouldn't mind.
To be at home doing the laundry.
Where are you trying to go?
The milliner's on North Street.
You'll be lucky. There's too many people.
I have to get a yard of taffeta.
Taffeta? From Frobisher's? Make sure he doesn't give you cut-offs.
You know about Frobisher's?
I'm in the business myself. Where do you work?
Drake's.
Drake's. Good place. A little on the unimaginative side.
It's how our customers like it.
But not you.
I think we can do better.
There speaks a woman with a mind of her own. You'd better come with me. It's getting nasty.
Nasty? Are you sure?
I can always tell when a crowd's turning. Come on, this way.
Sometimes a journey must take a number of detours to reach its final destination. And so, we find ourselves here today, born on a wave of public interest, in a cause that has been buffeted by the tempests of public opinion.
Rubbish!
Get her off!
But we must persevere along the route we have assigned for ourselves. We must never give up, for the prize is much greater than ourselves. The prize is for our children and their children that follow after that.
So you're in the business too? Where do you work?
I used to work at Portland's.
What happened? Did you lose your job?
I left. I had a small bequest from my father, so I bought a shop.
Your own shop?
Owned by a woman and staffed by women.
Amazing.
Hello, sweetheart. What's a pretty girl like you doing in a place like this?
Avoiding men like you?
Nah, don't be like that. We can be friends, you and me.
I hardly think so.
You're a sweet little thing, aren't you? I'd vote for you any day.
The feeling isn't mutual.
You want to find yourself a nice husband, that's what you want to do.
Well, I'm talking to the wrong person, aren't I?
I'm telling you, it's going to go downhill very quickly.
Over there, by the baker's.
I see it.
Our time has come. Our voices will be heard. They will soar above the parapet. They will never be silenced. The world will never be the same again. Our destiny is before us, and we must clutch it with both hands.
Oh, you beautiful doll, you beautiful, beautiful doll.
I think we need to go.
But I haven't finished my speech.
Please, time to leave.
All right.
Are you part of all this?
I am. I've been fighting for the cause for over 10 years.
You think this thing at the races is going to change things?
Look around you. Look how many people are here. It's unstoppable.
But they're fighting with one another, arguing.
Yes, this is just the beginning. This fight will last for many years. You'll see.
You really think so?
If someone like me can own her own shop, can make her way in business, then anything is possible.
Yes, perhaps you're right.
Here's my card. You should look me up. I'm looking for new people. Perhaps we can find you a job.
Yes, I will. I definitely will.
Change is coming. I promise you. The future is just around the corner.
Yes, I think it is. I know it is. I know it. The Great War followed in 1914, and the men and women of the suffragist and suffragette movements suspended all action to help the war effort. In 1918, the Representation of the People Act gives votes to women over the age of 30 who are householders, the wives of householders, or owners of property worth more than £5, or university graduates. In 1928, the Equal Franchise Act grants the vote to all women over the age of 21, finally making them equal to men in the eyes of the law.
In episode 6, The Future, the first narrator was Yusuf Razak. Mrs. Pettifer was played by Gemma King, Jenny by Kelsey Turner, Charlotte by Christy Shipp, Mr. Biggins by Kieran Chapman, Robert by Ben Proudlock, Dorothy by Amy Harrison. The male voices were Fizan Mohammed, Daniel Jacobs and Firez Ahmed. Florence was played by Kira Heaney, Eliza by Izzy Cook, and the second narrator was Millie Smithen.